We are working out for the next 365 days in a row. So many of us struggle to make positive changes in their lives, and I tend to give up too. We can't stick to our goals. You see, we've done this challenge at least 10 times, reaching 200 plus days at least twice. I was hoping to get myself into breakdancing shape because I always wanted to breakdance. And failure was crushing. And sometimes when you fail a lot, you give up. And in my case, you give up on your dreams for good. I made excuses instead. But now, even if I give up, or I sleep in, or I stop, we're just going to start over again. We will become stronger. So what follows are my workouts and thoughts each day. Every day, we can decide to make good choices. So don't give up on yourself.
Workout every day 37, and we're back in the gym and we're doing more ankle stuff. Now, this wasn't the plan. Today's plan was actually to work on my hip flexors and work on glutes in an extended position, but you know what? I said, why not work the ankles again? Gave me a chance to work it with my girlfriend. Now, in terms of strength and development of my ankle, guys, I've opted to do heavy calf raises. I don't know if those are actually good. I'm pretty sure most people opt for higher reps, but I loaded it up with, 140 plus pounds and then repped it out for as many as I could. And honestly, it didn't feel too bad. It felt like I was still able to fully flex and train the calf properly. Now, the next thing up here is push-ups. Now, I wanted to show you this push-up example, guys, because this is what I feel like is a good set of push-ups for me. So I'm really focused on doing the best I can during the set and maximizing on my reps. Now, not all the time I do push-ups and focus on reps. Sometimes it's form, sometimes it's just slow negatives the whole time. But I want to show you the progression here. So I have my regular push-ups and then I do those and then I start to get tired and then I go from regular push-ups to doing negatives and then doing knee push-ups and then doing knee push-up negatives, and I'm really trying to grind out getting every last drop of delicious pain that I can eat. Yum yum yum. So delicious how much it hurts, guys. And that's what I think I need to do more. I need to really try and see how much I have in the tank. And, ever since I've been looking at information on training and volume and intensity and really questioning how far I'm going, I'm a lot more motivated and happy to be at the gym to see what can I actually do. And that is exciting. Even though I'm doing this every day, even though it should be monotonous by now, it's something that keeps me going. It's something that keeps me thinking about the next workout. Now, what you've been noticing since I'm near the tail end of my exhaustion is rest pause. So I will pause and then I'll start and then I'll pause and then I'll start. And that's kind of what I just did here over and over. I just cut in between some of the rest periods. But yeah, I'm doing the negatives now, as you can see. And boom, yeah, it is tough, guys. I'm looking for 3 to 5 second or more negatives. Then I get into those knee push-ups. So it's a great time. Now, in terms of core work, I always talk about loading up the core with some weight, at least like, 2, 3 times a week. And on the menu is planks, guys. We want to improve those planks. We want them to be even tougher than normal because regular planks aren't really doing it for me at this point. Now, I have two 45-pound plates on the back. How did this feel? If you must know, absolutely horrendous. I would like to not do this, but I said, you know what? Let's just see how strong we are. And it turns out way stronger than I estimated. I thought I would not be able to hold this for very long at all, but getting into this position was not that bad. And I think this is where I'm going to cap out. 90 pounds for as long as I can is good enough. I'm going to try and find more difficult exercises. Maybe we'll start doing the dragon flag again. Who knows? And yeah, that same exercise you saw me doing the other day where I was doing dorsiflexion of the ankle, I'm doing here. So essentially what I did is I took one of those ankle straps and then I wrapped it around my midfoot really, really tight. And as you can see, I allow my toe to draw forward, then I flex it up. Pretty much the same deal as before, except I'm using a cable machine and I can load it. And I can't go too heavy, obviously. I can only go like one or two down the stack, but this was interesting to try out at the gym for sure. The way it felt on the ankle didn't really feel very different, to be honest. I feel like the resistance band almost did a better job, which is quite interesting, right? I always assume resistance bands are the inferior movement most of the time. Today was sick though. We regained a lot of baseline strength. So, I'm back to rowing, 160 to 180 pounds. So that's, about normal for me. And, I also had a PR on overhead press too. That was 60-pound dumbbells for 3 reps while standing. And it's not bad, but we want to get back to repping out the 60 and then go further and further and get to 70 and 80 because the goal for me in overhead press is 90-pound dumbbells pressed overhead, controlled and firm. So that's going to take Probably a long while, but that's okay. We hit two PRs, we take it. See ya.